so I can introduce me for everyone. Just a minute. Okay, guys. So today the topic of today is, can you imagine a life without social media? And just to introduce a little bit me before we start, I'm Sophia. I'm a host here on TNT since 2020, and I love being here. I love this space because it's a very good place to practice English, to meet new people, to discuss about very different topics. And we have a lot of excellent hosts here during the week, so we can go in a lot of schedules. You can practice your English. And I have 26 years old now, and I'm from Minas Gerais, but I'm currently living in São Paulo. And I work here at Havaianas, and I love playing sports. I love meeting new people. I love everything that makes me learn new things. So I hope you enjoy this conversation today. And just to explain a little bit more for Carol and Clara, who is new here on TNT. TNT is a free space to practice English, and we have another languages as well, like Spanish and French. So you can search for those languages if you have interested in it. And this is not a class. I'm not a teacher. I'm just here to practice with you. As you can see, I'm not fluent, and I'm just learning and trying to practice a little bit, because we know that here in Brazil, we don't talk in English in many spaces. We don't have a lot of people who talks in English. So this is the purpose of the TNT. And we also have paid classes for those who want to learn more and have a real teacher helping you more close. Okay. So here we have people from very different levels. Don't be afraid, because we all are going to make mistakes. So this is the purpose here. Just talk whatever comes to your mind. Try to improve your English. Okay. And we used to split you in small rooms so we can have few people to talk. So I'm going to send some of you to other room, and some of you are going to stay with me. We have more people who come later, and I really want to know if there is anyone here that is here for the first time besides Clara and Carol. Anyone? Or you all know how TNT works? Okay, so I'm going to send you the questions, and guys, the questions are just to try to guide the conversation. Don't think that you have to follow all of them. You can go to one for number 10. We can go the way you think it's better, and you can also create your own questions. This is just a guide. You have just to try to focus on the topic of today, that is, can you imagine a life without social media? So those are the questions. I just ask you for introduce yourselves for each other when I move you to the other room, so we all can know each other a little bit better. Okay, any doubts? Good. I'm going to create just 2 rooms today because we have just few people here. Carol and Clara are going to stay with me. Just see. Okay. Okay, guys, when 10 minutes are left, I'm going to bring you all back, okay? See you. Accept the invitation. Okay, so you are going to stay here with me and we are going to start with you presenting yourselves because I have already done that. So can we start, Sonia, please?
Okay. My name is Sonia Keller. I am from Brazil. Okay.
Which state here in Brazil?
I live in Curitiba. Curitiba,
good.
Paraná. Okay. I have one daughter. My daughter lives in New Zealand, 8 years old. Yes. But I don't speak English very well. I am learning English, but today I love English. Other time, no, because I don't. I am afraid. I am very complicating my mind. Yeah, it's terrible for me, but my company has speak in English, but in Brazil, no. In Curitiba, I work in Curitiba, but my company has in London, Egypt, and Germany. But I think learning English because it is very necessary for me. I write in English, no problem, but speak, oh my gosh.
It's harder.
It's very hard.
Yeah. Have you ever visited your
Yes.
Yeah.
Country. My company is because we have two factory in Germany, factory in Egypt. But the product come back Curitiba from Egypt. Tá certo? Vem do Egito.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Great. Thank you, Sonia. And you, Clara?
Thank you.
I'm from Bahia, Brazil. I am 27 years old, and currently I am a teacher. What else?
Currently, you are what? Sorry, I didn't listen.
What? Sorry?
What did you say about currently you are?
I am a teacher.
Oh, teacher. Okay.
Yeah.
What do you teach?
English.
English, right?
Yeah. A1 and A2. So,
oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, God.
So it's at the beginning, so I want to really improve because sometimes it's easy to, teach the grammar part, but okay, but I want to improve my speaking, so to become maybe what I would say level.
Yeah, very good to know that. Thank you. And how did you discover TNT?
Actually, my boyfriend told me about it.
Great, great. I hope you enjoy it and come back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And you, Carol?
I'm Carolina Hartsoy. I'm from Poços de Caldas, Minas Gerais. It's a small city, but I think it's a known city. Actually, I'm studying English. I'm learning, and I have to improve my English because I started to work in a company, as Sonia said. This is a big company, and my client all people from my client are from the United States. So this is very difficult and challenge for me, and I'm here for improving my speaking skills of English.
Great, great. You find the right place to practice. How did you find TNT?
Oh, I was searching, I was navigating using social media, and I found TNT on LinkedIn. I don't know the girl who posted, but I found there and I decided to join with you to learn more.
Great, great. Thank you. And you, Andressa, your turn.
Hi, my name is Andressa. I'm from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. I'm 30. I work with cybersecurity. So the main reason for why I'm here is because to improve my English because of my job. It's the technology. English is very, very needed. And in the company that I work, that I am working, they are expanding. So you are going to states. So we have meetings with some people on stage and a lot of meetings in English. So I need to improve my English to make people understand me.
Yeah, and also to try to understand them better, right? Because I don't know for you, but for me, understanding foreign people talking their language is so much difficult. I struggle a lot with that too.
I think it's really hard too.
Yeah, it's very hard. So guys, thank you. Good to know you. Only ladies today here in the main room. And the first question I really want you to answer is, actually, I'm going to start with other one. Can you imagine a life without social media? Just say yes or no. No, right? Me neither. And I really want to know now, what do you mainly use social media for? Is it for work or just to pleasure, to go on Instagram and see other profiles? What do you mainly use for? Andressa? Are you there, Andressa? Okay, so while Andressa is thinking or having trouble with her internet. Okay. I think it's your phone. Your phone. Can you answer this question, Sonia, please?
Okay.
While Andressa...
Okay. I use the social media in my work. I use WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Facebook, little, because the Facebook for me I have, but I don't use it. A lot of them. Instagram, I use it a lot. LinkedIn, okay, but LinkedIn sometimes, because in my company is necessary use LinkedIn because they post the product, the news, the interview is necessary. But I use a lot. But I like use social media when I, for example, running, ride a bike, when I together with my friends is very nice. I use it a lot. This situation sometimes não sou exibida.
Good. Good, very good, Sonia.
But
thank
I
you.
like.
And you, Clara, what do you mainly use social media for?
To be sincere, most of the time is for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, to talk with my friends, of course, and also just to, to pass through the news, the memes, the videos, and the funny videos. But I also use a lot to talk with my my students. So yes, the other half, not exactly half because most of the time it's for fun, but the other part is to talk with them. It's for actually.
Yeah, and you, Carol?
Actually, I use for communicate with my friends and in the job. I think without social media, I won't be able to do a remote work as I'm doing right
Yeah.
now. So I think it's just for it. I use social media for everything, every context in my life.
Yeah, and this is still having some trouble. But yeah, I agree with you. I think social media is in everything on work and on our daily routines to talk with our friends and to also talk with our co-workers. And it was the main responsible for keeping the possibility of working from home, right? Because without this, we wouldn't be able to communicate. Imagine we live in the pandemic without social media. I can't even imagine, because I remember in the beginning, me and my friends doing a lot of Zoom meetings to talk together and to try to have some fun, because it was so difficult that time. But yeah, I agree with you. And have your social media habits changed over the years? Do you think it changed, or it's most the same? And I'm not going to call names. I want us to have a conversation here. So please, who thinks first? Just go on. Go on, Carol.
No, I think yeah, there are changes along of these years, because I don't have much more time to use Instagram and other social medias just for fun. And I think it's that, but it's my choice, you know. I'm doing I'm doing exercise. I'm going to the gym, so I did a change, a general change in my life, in my habits life.
Yeah, you have other priorities.
Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Who else? Andres, are you listening now?
Yes, I am.
You are on the phone, right? On yourself. Okay, so we are talking about what would be the impact. No. How your social media habits changed over the years. We are talking about the question number 2, okay?
Okay. It's for me, it's more, it seems like Carol said. I don't have so much time like I used to be 10, 15 years ago. I remember when I came to Twitter. Oh, no one uses Twitter. I started there when 2010, so it was on the beginning, and it's so I use it to I use a lot on the time, but right now I don't have much time. I delete my Facebook account because I don't use it. I think it's what's better. I mostly I use the Instagram and LinkedIn, but the others very rarely. I think it's more like that. When I was a teenager, I use it to I use it a lot because I talk to my friends. I meet really great. I meet. Sorry, I made a lot friends on Twitter when I was younger.
Really?
That today I still have contact with them. They came to my house. I go to their places. So it was great. It was a great time, but right now I really don't have the time to be there. So I have so much things to do. I mostly use Instagram on the reels, spend some time entertaining myself. But it's like that. Today I use all my social medias are privately. So I block everyone. Only my friends have access. So when I was younger, everyone could see. But right now, I know only my friends will see. I don't need to share this to everyone. Only to people that I know. So for me, it changed that much.
Yeah, I think it changed completely in your case. I'm also an old user of Twitter, and now I can't use it anymore. I don't know. I think I have so many things to do, and I pass so much time on Instagram that if I go back to Twitter, I'm going to lose more of my time, and it's not be possible. But I remember when I used Twitter, that now that you said, I remember that I also made a friend there, but she lived in Curitiba, I think, and it was too far from my home, so I've never met her. But this is good to remember, because it really was a time where I was more open to that. I think talking to strange people on the internet. Now I just talk to my friends. Very good.
Exactly. Now I don't talk to a stranger. I also talk to a stranger on TNT.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Who else wants to share?
Oh, sorry. No? Okay. My habit is changed social media because my daughter live in New Zealand. Is very, very important for us conversation about how the once a week is important for me, is important for her. Is in my life changing a lot this situation, because my daughter work in New Zealand, and interesting because the profession she professions marketing international marketing is very nice, because this context, this our subject, Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I imagine for you, it's very different from your childhood from now, right? Because on that time, we didn't have a lot of things to do on cell phone, and we just start this very soon. It was a very big change in a very few years. I don't know, I think the past like 10 years, a lot of things changed a lot.
Yes.
And you, Clara?
Yeah, for me, it has changed a lot, especially after the quarantine, because now I told you before, I am teacher, and I'm teaching English by internet. So I spend my time in my home, and so I think that it changed because of it, because this situation,
Yeah, for sure.
It's getting worse.
A little bit. Oh my God. And what do you think would be the impact on our lives without social media?
For me, it's very, very complicated. My work, my daughter, my life is very, very difficult for me without social media. Yeah. Because today is important, communication, change the information, the new, is difficult. Is difficult, I think, without social media. For me, yes.
Yeah, I think for all of us.
Sometimes we have desligar.
Turn off.
Turn off. Turn off. Sometimes okay, but no every day.
Yeah, we have to put limits.
Yes. Yes.
And you, Carol?
Yeah, I agree with Sonia. I think without social media, there's no, I think it's normal for us to have social media to communicate there, to make friends, to work. And without social media, will be so strange. And I can't imagine my life without social media anyway. I think it's that.
And you, Clara?
Yeah, I'm also agree with them. I think it is kind of impossible to live without it right now.
Yeah, it's something that we have to pay attention of, because imagine if we didn't have social media, now that we are already used to have it. I think a lot of people would be, I don't know, freaking out, And you, Andressa?
Yes. I don't think we can live without social media, actually. I think we get used to have. So for more than 10 years ago, we don't have this. So I went to school without WhatsApp, without Google, without everything. But right now I can't do anything without Google. I need Google to work. I need Google to work too. And social media, it's like WhatsApp, Telegram. It's simplify the communication, like Sonia, that her daughter, it's long,
very far away.
Very far away. So imagine have to talk with a phone. I remember it was very expensive to make long distance call, especially long other countries call. So today is very, very, very easy. So I have a boyfriend, and we don't live in the same city. So social media is very helping, because I can see him every day. Of course, it's not the same, but it's better than nothing. It's better than don't have to see, don't have to talk. We can't talk to each other every time. So I think it's helping a lot. Of course, we have, like everyone said, you need sometimes to take a break, to turn off, to don't let social media control ourselves, né? But it's helping. It's more helping than prejudice.
Yes.
Yeah, and guys, do you think you have a healthy relationship with social media, or do you think it could be better? What do you think?
Depende.
Nowadays, I'm trying to, take care about it, look after about it, because there is this control things in our settings on our cell phone, so we can set a time for use this app, So this way I'm trying to do, that I'm trying to follow the time. Okay, when the app turn it off, I stop. And sometimes I change to another one so that I can spend a little more in that one. But that is the time. So I can waste my time more than I said it, So it is better now.
Good. You found your way to deal with that. And you, Sonia?
Yeah, I think sometimes I turn off the social media because it is necessary take care with yourself. Yes, but for example, other day I am see the LinkedIn on Instagram. Oh my gosh, 30 minutes. I think this. Oh my gosh, I can you would can learning a book or study English or other thing, but 30 minutes in the especulando the life the other person is problem, okay?
Yeah.
I just okay. I talk myself with this situation because for me is very complicated this situation because it is necessary focus in my life, okay? This my opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree. Who else?
Because I am old. I am very more old if you was. I think.
Who else?
Yes, I remember. Oh, sorry.
No, can continue, Clara.
Okay. I remember when I was about 15 and I didn't have the cell phone with all those apps. So that time I used to read more books.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but nowadays I don't remember the last one that I read. So yeah.
Yeah, this is a critical thing.
So I agree with you. I totally agree with you, Sonia.
Yeah, I agree with both of you. I think we have to really stop with social media in our lives for a little bit. For example, when I have to study, I really can take off all the social medias I have and focus in what I have to do. But in much times it's so difficult because we have a notification, a friend telling something, they send some video and you start to see that video, and when you see it, 30 minutes like Sonia said goes and you waste 30 minutes of study. But I think it's okay, we can control.
Yes.
If you can control, we can study and we can have this balance of everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And right now, I used to control myself more than I was younger. For example, I put set time on Instagram, for example. So if I spend 30 minutes, a pop-ups shows up. Oh, you spent your goal 30 minutes. So I think it's good for me to have time, to have the balance, to be more equilibrated on this time that I spent on Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram. So right now I can focus more than when I was young. So, I have to study. So I put my cell phone on playing mode, on the sleep mode. Then notifications don't came. So only for some people's, because if it's something urgent, or my mom, my dad, my boyfriend, my sisters, only that case. Because otherwise we can focus, because every time there's a pop-up, a notification. Oh, see this, see this, see this, see this. No, I don't want to see this. I need to focus. So right now I can control myself more. I set the limits for me.
Yeah, I tried want to set limits and to block the social media once, but this didn't work for me because I just went to the configuration and change it again and go back because I was curious about something I was watching or talking, This didn't work for me, but now I have this time that just this pop-up that communicate, you use Instagram for 1 hour, and I know that, and now I'm trying to stop, but it's something difficult to manage sometimes. And I think I really would want to ask you if you have some phases of your life that you are more addicted, and then you are more, I can't stand Instagram anymore, and you keep it away, because for me it's a lot of, it's this way, I have phases where I'm very addicted to Instagram, and I go and I spend a lot of time there, and some phases that I just can't stand, So I really want to hear from you.
Yeah, I have these phases. For example, I have a phase of watching movies and series. There a week I really need to watch a series or a movie, so I spend all my week watching that series, for example. And yeah, I have this kind of phases, and I also have this kind of phase with social media, of course. Actually, I'm really with no how do I say that? No necessary to be online on Instagram and other social medias, but it's a phase.
Who else has those phases?
From time to time, I took a leave on social medias. I don't delete or anything. I just don't use to focus on things I have to do, to focus on myself, because I think we tend to compare ourselves when we see it's I don't know. We compare. Even we know that you don't have to compare, we compare. So I think it's great to time we don't see anything. We don't know anyone lives, nothing for anyone. It just live our lives, to focus on our lives and in that. And I did this. I have those phases, but I actually did this 4 times on the years. I took 2 weeks from social media. It's really great.
That's the other thing I would ask for you. If you have ever thought about deleting your social media, and if you have done this or not.
I delete my Facebook because my Facebook I delete.
Yeah, Facebook, I don't know who uses it anymore, because I don't know anyone who is on Facebook. I just used to log in some things that are more easy, that are easier, but use it and see what is in there, I never use.
Exactly.
Yeah, I lost my password, I think last year. So yeah, I'm not using my Facebook anymore, but I never thought about, delete my Instagram and my TikTok. That's just one that I'm using more right now. So I've never thought about it.
Am I freezing? Go on, someone. Go on, Sonia. Have you ever thought about deleting or just deactivating your?
Yeah, no, the same the guys, I think Clara or Caroline, Facebook, for example, Facebook, I don't use it. I think I have, but I don't use it because it is today Instagram, WhatsApp, Google is very nice because we search a lot of, sometimes the subject, the new words in English is very nice, this Google. But Facebook, I don't know, my family don't post because I talk with my mom. My mom live in Santa Catarina, and I live in Curitiba. I talk about with WhatsApp. Good morning, Deus te acompanhe, Deus te abençoe. My mom told me, okay, is every day. WhatsApp, my mom doesn't without because my mom is 74 years old, but communicate a lot with WhatsApp. Is very nice. Mas Facebook, I don't like.
Yeah, Instagram is the new Facebook. No one is using
Yes.
Facebook anymore. And I'm imagining the time where Instagram is going to be dead and other thing is going to, come out. I don't know, but everything is possible.
Yes.
And you, Carol?
I have deleted my Instagram account once. Deleted, not deactivated, and this was so good because I don't remember who said that, but we compare ourselves with other people, and this is not good for our mental health. For example, there was a time I was searching a lot in the LinkedIn. I was kind of addicted to that social media. It's strange, I know, but
I wouldn't say anything.
It's strange, but how I'm working with IT as Andressa, we have this requirement to be always update, to always know how the companies works, to know how the latest technologies, and this is not how do I say saudável?
Health,
Yeah. Thank you. And yeah, but I'm better now. I'm deixando de lado the LinkedIn, so that's okay. But yeah, I deleted my Instagram once.
Yeah, it's all about balance, right, guys? Sometimes we know that we have to use it more or we have to compare ourselves less with each other, but it's very difficult. And even if we know it's difficult to put in practice, And I think it's a process that we have to keep talking about all of this, because it's important to try, at least try. But I never deleted my account, and I never deactivate them, but I have a sister who always do that, and I can't understand her, because she, she spent sometimes like 3 months without using Instagram, and then she come back and use it a lot, and then she deactivate it again, and sometimes I just want to tag her in any picture or in anything, and she's not there anymore, and I never know when she is or no on Instagram. It's bad. Oh God. But I think that's it. Some people have this necessity of deactivating them to keep distance from all things people are posting, and it's important for them. Yeah. And just to end, do you think you here have problem comparing yourselves with people on Instagram? That I know we kind of always compare a little bit, but have you ever have a big problem with that and feel bad with something, or no? And while we answer this question, I'm going to bring people back, okay, just for you to know.
I have this problem last year because I did a career transition. So I was on my 29, starting over again with a lot of young people, people in their 20s. So that it was really hard, because I think, oh my gosh, I'm about to turn 30. These people is 20. They have so much, and they know a lot, because on the technology, they use it to start learning early. So about 15, 16, they know a lot. So I really doesn't know much. So I start from scratch, and I thought really hard. So sometimes I compare myself to the other intern, but despite he's younger, he's starting studying before me. So he let's say that he has almost 7 years of experience. So and I am 1 year experience. So oh my God, I am so dumb. I don't understand anything. This boy does so much things. I am so dumb. I don't understand. I don't know how to do anything. So I passed through this because I cry a lot. The imposter syndrome has.
Yeah.
But then I overcome this, and I just I try to see the other things that I have, like soft skills. I am more concentrated. I focus more. I have more facility to talking to other peoples. I have a management ability, because I have a privileged job, so I work with other people, other area. So I start to think the good things that I have, not that I don't have yet, because the hard skill we can train, I can learn. But the soft skills, the experience, the maturity, it's only the time that could give them. So I already have this because I am my 30s. So I am a different person than when I was 20 on my first college. Now I have another thought. So but I have this situation when I use it to compare myself a lot.
Yeah. Great. Thank you, Andressa, for sharing that. And welcome back, guys. We were talking about the question number 9, that is about how we deal with comparisons with other people on social media. And I don't know, any of you want to share anything about this question? Do you have experience with that where you were comparing yourself with other and this makes you feel bad, or the opposite, if you were seeing something on Instagram and start feeling better? I don't know. Go on, guys. At least one. No?
So I don't have this ability to compare, because in my mind, Instagram sometimes not real. Everyone will post what is good, what is the best time. So not everything is real. So I don't, for me, it don't make sense. Feel bad because someone is on the beach or is traveling, because I don't know if her life is all the time that way. Sometimes it's not. It's just what the other person wants to show.
Yeah, exactly. And well, guys, thank you for being here today. I think we are out of time here. And I just want to send you the link for your feedback. Please answer, because it's very important for us. And I hope you enjoyed this conversation. Remember, we have other meetings during the week, so we can go there and schedule your time. And also, if you want to pay for some classes, we also have this. And thank you again. Good evening and good week for everyone. I hope to see Clara and Carol again, because it was the first time of them. And also, of course, the other of you. And see you next week. I'm always here on Thursdays, Tuesdays. I never know how to say terça and quinta. Okay, but I'm always here on 7 p.m. Okay, on this day.
Thank you, Sophia. Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Sophia, for the
I
meeting.
love
Thank
it.
you all, guys. I love it.
Thank you, Sophia.
Thank
Goodbye,
you,
everyone.
guys.